Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be doing a cook with me slash talk and just trying to find out how everyone has been, how your new year has been going so far. I know we're only in January, but how is everyone? Happy New Year again. I'm not sure if I said that in my last video, but Happy New Year to everyone. So welcome back and let's get into this video, okay guys? So today I am actually going to be cooking a bunch of different soups and stews. I try and do this at least maybe every fortnight, depending on how fast the food goes. So today I'm going to be making potato leaves. If you know, you know. I am from Sierra Leone. So yeah, we're going to be making potato leaves. I'm going to be cooking some okra. And I'm also going to be cooking palm nut soup. And maybe a little bit of stew. Maybe. We'll see how it goes. But thanks to my mom, when she came over for the Christmas holidays, we did a lot of shopping and I've still got some stuff. So in this pot I've got like what is it called, cow legs. Yes, cow legs. I've got some goat meat in here. I don't like to mix them, so I am going to put a little bit of water in here. And I'm gonna put it on fire. It's been in the freezer, so it is frozen. So I don't have time to thaw it out or defrost it. So I'm gonna put it over the fire for it to cook a little bit, and then I'm gonna throw away that water. I'm gonna put some more water in it and then season it up and then get cooking. So let's go. On there, so I got meat, put some water in there. So how's everyone been? How's your new year going? So far ours is going great. The kids are in care now, which has been a bit hard because I've gone back to work. And so they're in care. Today I'm actually off. Today's the only day I've had off for the past 6 days. So yeah, I'm off today. And I decided to rest a bit and then shoot this video for you guys, because I haven't had a video now in 2 weeks and I really want to be consistent this year. So guys, help me out, subscribe to the channel, thumbs up the videos and share them as well guys. That would really be great. So the meat's on the fire at the moment, and while they get ready, I have some fish here as well. I'm gonna put some water in that to help it defrost a bit faster. And just set that aside. So I have been seeing this video, like these videos going around called the FUFU challenge. Has any of you seen those? I'm sure you have. Let's discuss guys, let's discuss, okay? While we discuss, one second. That in the freezer. So I've got some tomatoes and some onions here. I'm going to be getting that ready while we discuss. So what do you guys think about the FUFU challenge that has been going around think it started on TikTok, and it has made its way over to YouTube, and yeah, I've been seeing some videos on that. My thought is, the very first videos I saw going around were very disrespectful, to say the least. Very, very disrespectful, because we've all tried foods that are not from our parts of the world or not from our culture, and the truth is, if you don't like it, you just simply not eat it, okay? But the whole thing of trying someone else's food and then acting like, oh, I want to vomit, or, you know, oh my god, this is so disgusting, how can people eat this, blah blah blah. Like, I just can't. And yes, I am going to say this, the videos that I have seen, the very first videos that I saw on TikTok, honestly speaking, the Caucasians were actually more respectful than the Black Americans, which to me was a bit like, hang on, wait, what? Because I'm sorry, you might be a Black American, but you're still black, okay? The operative word in that is black, which means your origination, okay, is from Africa. And I'm pretty sure a lot of African countries eat FUFU. It might be in a variation, okay, but majority of us eat FUFU, okay? Ghanaians eat FUFU, which is pounded plantain and yam or cassava, I think, yeah, pounded plantain and cassava. Sierra Leoneans eat FUFU, which is fermented cassava dough. All right, so that is different from the Ghanaian FUFU. Nigerians eat FUFU, which I think it's yam. I'm not really sure. I've never really eaten the Nigerian FUFU before, but I've eaten pounded yam from Nigeria. So we all have variations, and the Congolese have their own variation of FUFU as well, you know, which I think is the oh god, what is it called? The flour form of the cassava, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, okay? If I have any, I know I have Congolese, because I have a couple of friends that are Congolese that will watch this video. So comment below if I am wrong on that. But we all have variations of our FUFU that we eat, okay? So to me, it's a very normal thing, and I'm not sure if they were not educated on this, but FUFU is it's a compliment, okay? It accompanies something, okay? A soup or a stew or veggies or whatever. It is always a side dish to something else. Okay, so FUFU is eaten with something else. But I think the mistake that was made in some of these videos is that some of these places that sell these foods to these people did not really, you know, try and give them the right things. Because one of the videos I watched was of a guy that bought the Ghanaian version of FUFU. Okay, sorry, the Sierra Leone version of FUFU, which is the cassava dough, and tried to eat it with pepper soup, which some people can do, okay? FUFU is an acquired taste. You have to be, you have to really know, or you have to have had it for a long time to be used to it. I'm Sierra Leonean, and honestly speaking, I'm not a huge fan of FUFU. Like, I don't really eat it like that because I grew up with my dad and he wasn't cooking fufu at home. Okay, he wasn't cooking fufu at home. It's only when you know, other family members will cook it and I would try and eat it, but it's not one of my favorite things to eat. Okay, so this guy, back to my story, stop digressing, Helen. This guy bought the Sierra Leone cassava dough fufu and bought pepper soup with it. I'm sorry, but those two don't go because fufu is tasteless, to my knowledge. Fufu is tasteless. So if you're gonna eat fufu, let me actually cook in my talk because I forgot that I'm supposed to be cooking and talking. So, all right, where's my blender? Blender. Okay. All right. So cut up some. I'm gonna be cutting up some tomatoes, some onions into my blender, and of course chili pepper, like we call it, in there, just to make a batch ready for the different soups and stews that I'm going to be cooking today, just to make it easy for myself. So yeah, so it didn't really go. Okay, it did not really go together. The food that he bought and the soup that he brought did not really go. So his disgusted attitude was a little bit understanding, but it was inappropriate. Okay, there were other ways he could have gone about that. I understand that you are on camera and you're trying to give your authentic self, you know, while shooting these videos, but at the same time, by the way, I already washed my tomatoes, just in case you guys are wondering. I already washed them because, you know. And so, are you one of those guys that wash your fruits and veggies with vinegar? Because I do. My mom taught me that. Even before coronavirus. My mom is a huge germaphobe. So, even before this, fruits and veg, before we use them, we wash them in vinegar and water. Anyway, so yeah, so it didn't really go together. Okay, it didn't really go together. So, poor guy, he got, I don't know if I should say poor guy, but yeah, he got a lot of backlash from that video. Okay, so my thought is that to the people that actually sell these foods, okay, can they please sell the right things to the people that come in and buy them? Because some of these people don't actually know what goes with what. Because if you have seen the videos, you realize that some people get different soups. Okay, some people get different soups to try out. So the most famous one is egusi soup, which is majorly from Nigeria. So they get the egusi soup, and then, excuse my brush drop, keeps misbehaving. They get the egusi soup and then they try it with the fufu. But if it's not the right fufu, if you try and eat egusi soup with the Ghanaian fufu, which is plantain and cassava, or plantain and yam, I'm sorry, it's not gonna taste good because it has plantain in it. And to me, like, I'm not one of those people that can actually mix soups. Like, for example, somebody who eats a little bit of stew and a little bit of, like, maybe cassava leaves or whatever. I can't do it. Okay, my taste buds just go crazy. I can't do it. So some people are just like that, whereas they're used to eating a certain type of thing. So their taste buds just don't mix. Okay, so yes, and it is very disrespectful with some of the videos, but also I understand because they did not sell the right things to them or explain to them, you know, because for me, I think customer service, if someone, you're not just selling food, if someone comes to your restaurant or to your fast food joint to try and purchase meals, and you know these meals don't really go together, and you can see that that person is not African, you know, I think conversation with that person to find out, hey, I'm sorry, but are you going to be eating this with something else, or are you going to be eating this with this? Just to find out. Because this is how as well, like there's a specific joint that I realized a lot of the American videos that I watched, a lot of them were mentioning a specific joint, which is Victoria's Kitchen, which I think is in Maryland somewhere. A lot of them were mentioning that place, and they really liked the food. And apparently the customer service was great. So people that were watching other people's videos that did not have great reviews or disgusting things to say about African food were saying, hey, go to Maryland to Victoria's Kitchen. Apparently, you know, they're the bomb, they're good, they're blah, 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 blah. It's all because of customer service. So guys, you guys let me know what you think of this whole FUFU challenge that's been going around, you know. Are you gonna be doing it? I might be doing my own version of the FUFU challenge, who knows. But let me know what you guys have thoughts, or what your thoughts are. I've got my tomatoes and my onions in there, and I'm going to be blending that in a second. I've got some dried fish here as well, some dried fish that I'm going to be pulling apart. It's right here. So I'm going to be pulling it apart, removing the bones, the head, because I don't like fish head, washing it, because that's very important, removing the skin, because I cannot stand fish skin in my food. And sometimes, like, my daughter will try some of our foods. She's only 14 months, so she's now starting to get into, you know, she's very curious about things like that. Don't count on my son, no. My son doesn't like any food apart from a lot of the chicken and chips and things like that, nuggets and the typical, open that up, the typical food that kids usually like. That's what he likes. But yeah, so let me know as well, guys, what other sort of videos would you guys, I know you guys have requested for the story time from my husband and we are going to be doing that. Maybe before this video or after this video, we're going to be doing that. It's just that we've been so busy with work and, you know, still trying to settle, because like you guys know, we moved interstate about 7 months ago. So we are still settling. We are still settling, trying to, you know, figure out a lot of things. Because if anybody knows me, I'm a planner. Even though this COVID times, I've just honestly ruined a lot of plans that we had. But you know what? We're grateful. We're thankful. We are just praying that 2021 comes with lots and lots of blessings, less stress, because my husband says it's because I'm a control freak. That's why I stress so much. But yeah, I like to just know what's happening, you know. uncertainties really get to me. I don't like being uncertain. I really don't. I don't like being uncertain about things. I like to know what's happening. But you know, we make plans. What is the is it a proverb that says man disposes, God opposes? Or man opposes, God disposes? I don't know, one of those two. But yeah, we try to plan up, write goals that we want to achieve for the year. And even though a lot of those goals were interrupted by COVID, but we're still grateful because we've got life, we've got health, our families are still healthy, they're alive. We're thankful. We're very thankful. So we move, you know, another year, we try again. That's the best part of it. The fact that you have another chance to try again. Because we all know this year, last year was really challenging for a lot of people, including myself, because lost jobs. But we still took, excuse me guys,